We are back on Hero Colosseum, and this is how to beat Goku and Hit, both in the story mode and in free battle. I'm going to show you two strategies to beat these guys, and both strategies work in both the story mode and free battle, because the story mode and the free battles are actually the exact same battles, they're just higher levels in the free battles. That's the only difference. So right off the bat, the first strategy is that both Goku and Hit actually like to leave columns open. They actually will leave their columns open, so that means you can do the open column cheese on them. For those of you that don't know what that means, there it is right there. I don't have the right setup, so it's not going to work. But basically, when they leave a column open like that, just put your two heaviest hitters in that column and just let them take them out. They take them out in the first turn. So after we beat Goku and Hit, this is the story mode right here. So after we beat both of them right here, at the end of this video, I'll do a quick match with both of them in the free battles, and I'll show you how to do the open column cheese. I'm going to use two URs, and I'm going to knock them both out in the first turn. It's freaking amazing, and it's crazy how many of the computers actually leave their columns open. It's kind of crazy. So that's that strategy. For this strategy, you just want to, it's kind of the same thing, but you're not going after their open columns, you're going after their actual figures. So I did not have a lot of speed. Putting Gotenks out here was a bad idea. I just wanted to use him because I don't think I've ever used SR Gotenks, I don't think. So I just wanted to try him out. That was a bad idea. You need speed. So the other strategy is to hit them fast and hit them hard. I think this is the same thing we did on the how to beat Broly strategy. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing. Basically, you just want to have two people in one column, and whoever they hit, you want them to knock that figure out. You want to knock out at least one figure. If you can knock them out, the rest of the match is so freaking easy. For your third figure, you can either have one person who can hit hard enough to knock whoever they're going up against. If they can knock them out, perfect. If not, I would say your best bet, I would think, is to have either SR Adult Gohan, Spirit Bomb Goku, or Broly. Or is there anybody else that builds the ultimate gauge? I don't even know. But anybody that builds the ultimate gauge is perfect, because that's what you want. You want your ultimate gauge to get built. You knock out one of their figures, you get your ultimate gauge up, then you have your 0-1 character. In this case, I have Kaba, because I freaking love him. And so I throw out Kaba out there with the 0-1 skills. He knocks out whatever three figures they put out there. Then they only have one figure left over. So that one figure, you put whoever your 0-1 character is, put them right back in the ult spot. It doesn't matter. They're either going to take that person out if they're the one in front of them, or if they put them in the left or the right column, they're going to take out the master, because he's not going to have that much HP left if he's even alive. And that's all there really is to it. You don't have to have an ultimate building character. You can have anybody out there. And also, if you don't have that much HP, if you're at, because I realize that I do have a little bit of a high level, if you have a really low level and you have low HP and you can't take too many hits, then you don't have to do, well, the very first turn, you definitely have to double up on one of the columns, so you make sure you take one of their figures out. But after that, if you can't take any more hits, just put your people in a row. Once you take out that first figure, the rest doesn't matter. You just put your people in a row and just let the game play out until your ult comes. Just play defense until you have your ult. You know, I made the mistake of thinking that Vegito and Frost would be fast enough to where the third figure didn't have to have any speed. That was a big mistake. But that actually brings up another point. You don't have to go first. If your hardest hitting figures aren't all that fast, then you can actually play defense and use the second skill. Those second skills are actually my favorite skills in the whole game anyway, so I enjoy talking about them anyway, so check it out. You can put attack up second, ADM up second, and on your front person of the column, put defense up second, unless they can take the hit without defense up second, then give them something like ADM up F. Then the person in the back, they don't have to worry about getting hit, so you can do attack up second, ADM up second, and ADM up B. And honestly, you're going to hit even harder if you use those items, because those items give you, the second items give you a bigger boost than all the other items that don't require you to go second. So honestly, if you have figures that are slow but they hit hard, by all means use them with the second skill. They're going to hit harder and you're more guaranteed to knock out the figure that you need to knock out. And that's pretty much it. Now you just get your ult and take them out. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the rest of this. Kaba's going to take him out, and then we're going to go on to Hit. So Hit is slightly different. He has a Goku that will actually knock your ultimate gauge down at the end of the turn. So for his particular team, I would say that your best bet is to actually focus on his Goku. So the good thing about the story mode is once you get to Hit, if you put your figures out there and his Goku isn't where you put your 2 hardest hitters, you can restart and it won't take you back to Goku, it'll take you back to Hit. So I want to make sure I take, oh, this is perfect. He put Goku right there in the front. I'm not too confident that Frost and Vegito could take out his Goku, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to use Kaba. If you have enough HP to where if he did put his 2 people on the sides and you can take the hit, then by all means use your 0-1 character and take out his Goku right off the bat. You gotta take Goku out, because the whole point of this strategy is to build your ult gauge. But I do believe the safest and best way is to have your 2 heaviest hitters out there, put them in the same column as Goku. If he doesn't put Goku out there, restart it until he does, then take him out with Goku, have another figure out there, have, you know, your ult builder. The exact same thing you did against Goku. The only difference is this time you're trying to take out Hit's Goku. That's a lot of Gokus. but you get the point. You get the point, hopefully. So that's it. This is after you take out his Goku, you're gonna do the exact same thing you did against Goku in his battle. So I guess I'm just gonna fast forward through this so we can go ahead and just get this over with, because the video's getting long and there's really no point in me showing the exact same strategy again. You know what I mean? And then after this, we still gotta do the open cheese column strategy. So crap, this is gonna be a long video. So I'm just gonna skip to the end. I'm gonna skip all the way to the end to where Kaba takes him out, and then we're gonna go to the open cheese strategy. Okay, so this is actually a good example of what I was talking about earlier. You see, he's about to have 2 people hit me, and I'm just now noticing that Hit actually has some pretty fast people on his team. So definitely, if you can't find figures to outspeed him, then definitely go for the attack up second, defense up second strategy. It works just as good. Right now, he's going first, and I don't even have the second skills on, and I'm still going to beat him. So if you do have those on, then you can see how much easier it's going to be. But anyways, so this is what I was talking about earlier. He's about to hit me twice right now, so he's going to take my health down pretty low. But, you know, I'm a high level, so I can take it. If you're at a lower level and you can't take it, this is what I was talking about. You know, just put your people in a row. My people aren't in a row because, you know, I didn't really need to do it. But if you need to do it, you know, just put them in a row. Look how fast he is. It's actually not bad. But yeah, if you don't have enough HP, something like this could happen to you, and that would really suck to lose that way. So just, you know, just put your people in a row. I just wanted to show that real quick. Not that I really needed to. I mean, you probably already knew, but you know, I'm just trying to throw out as much information about this as I can. Hopefully it's not too much information to where it becomes confusing. I'm just gonna shut up now. Anyways, so let's go ahead and skip the rest of this, let Kaba do his thing, and then we'll move on to the open column cheese. Alright, so the open column cheese. For my team, I'm using UR Team Gohan, Broly, and I've actually got the man Bardock here just to give them a little bit more of a boost to their attack so they can hit as hard as possible. And since we're not worried about defense because there's nobody in the column with them, we're worried about nothing but offensive power. So we have attack up second, ADM up second, and ADM up F and B respectively for whichever spot they're in. So one thing I do want to point out though is that I did have to restart this one time because he did leave his left column open, and that's the one I went for at first. But when he left the left column open, he put his UR Piccolo in the middle column, so he activated, you know, his posing skill, and Goku got a crap ton of defense, and I couldn't take him out in one hit. He doesn't always put Piccolo out there, but just because of that, maybe the right, or especially the middle. I've seen him leave the middle open, and if the middle's open, then you know his Piccolo is not going to activate. So the middle would be a really good one, but I see him doing the left and the right more often. So whichever one you're more comfortable with, whichever one you can put your heaviest hitters in, you know, where they can activate their posing skills and do all that good stuff. So I would say pick whichever one, but But I'm just throwing that out there, that when I did put them in the left column, he did put his UR Piccolo out in the middle, and that kind of screwed me, so just throwing that out there. But this is it. He's done. This man is over. As soon as Gohan lays into him, done dada. You're done, son. Dang. That was actually a pretty good hit. Now for Hit, I'm not 100% sure which columns he leaves open, but obviously for sure he leaves the left column, your left, not his. He leaves your left column open, so that's what I went with. Have I seen him leave another column open? I don't even remember. But I did notice though that he does have that Vegeta, the one Vegeta that's not meant for attacking, he's more so meant for debuffing your attack. So if he puts him in his posing spot, that could pose a problem. No pun intended. But yeah, so the only column I think I've seen him leave open is that left column. So if he does leave any of the other columns open and you have figures that work better in those columns, then by all means, definitely hit up those columns. But if not, hopefully you have figures that'll do well in the left column. Either way, as long as you have some high attack power URs, honestly, because Gohan's not even in his posing spot, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't put him in his posing spot at all. So you don't even need them in their posing spots. They just need to have a high enough attack, honestly. And as long as they get their additionals, you should be good. So yep, that is 2 ways to beat Goku and Hit in both story mode and in free battle. This is a long freaking video. If you made it this far, that's amazing. And I'm sorry that this video was so long. I'm so sorry. So that's it for this video. Please like it if you like it, and subscribe if you want more. And join me in the next one. Alright y'all, I'm out.